ESG program at Georgia Surgicare. I'm also a patient. I had my ESG done September the 16th, 2019. And I just wanted to come and share and hopefully help educate and try to get everybody on the right page. People who are new to this procedure. Basically what ESG is, it's an endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty. It is also called ESG or the endosleeve. Some other countries call it the accordion sleeve. It's a non-surgical outpatient procedure that has less, it's less invasive than the VSG or the bypass surgery. For people who either don't want surgery or have a lower BMI that don't qualify for the other surgeries. But I want everybody to understand that once you are a bariatric patient, that you're always a bariatric patient. So whatever procedure that your doctor and you choose to do, there are certain things that we need to understand for success. And that's what we'll be talking about today. The ESG procedure, just like the sleeve, it reduces the size of the stomach, except they go through with the endoscope, no scarring, no cuts, no incisions. And basically they kind of suture your stomach so it's smaller, almost the same way they do when they do hernia repairs and they do it through the mouth. And it is, like I said, less invasive, and it is, the healing time is a lot less, a couple of days. Most people are able to go back to work. As far as my story, when I went to Dr. Chris, and thank you, Dr. Chris, and your staff for everything. I was 298.4 pounds 2 days before I went on the liquid diet before I got the procedure done. And I was scared. I was almost 300 pounds. I'm only 5'4", and I have been struggling as a yo-yo dieter back and forth pretty much all my life. And I could lose 50, 60 pounds and I gain it back. And I've been doing this for years. I've done every diet. If you name it, I've done it. If it's a pill out there, I've taken it. If it's a, Weight Watchers, and I've done all of those, and everything is a wonderful program, but I had trouble sticking to it, and I had trouble keeping the weight off. And I've been looking for something for years that was more permanent, but I was always afraid to get surgery, and this has been great for me. I want to talk to everyone about what is important when you get any type of surgery done or any type of procedure done. Understanding that this is a tool. This is a tool. It is not going to get you 100% the way there. It is a tool that you use to help you. It'll get you 30% there, but you're going to have to paddle. You're going to have to go uphill a little bit. And you have to use that time to kind of retrain yourself about how to eat, how to diet, how to exercise, what's healthy. Because if you do that in the beginning, when you get to the end or in the middle of your journey, that is what's going to propel you to go the rest of the way. And I know a lot of people get very frustrated. We all have setbacks. We all have things that happen that, our weight loss stops. But we have to reevaluate, and we have to understand that this is a lifelong process. And we didn't gain the weight overnight. Everybody loses and gains at a different speed. So try not to compare yourself to other people. Some people are going to be all in. They're going to work out every day. Their numbers are going to drop quick. Other people, it's going to be a little slower, but it's what's comfortable for you. As long as you're trying to eat right and understanding that it's not just the procedure or surgery that is going to get you to the end game, because 66% of the people that have this stuff done, they gain the weight back. And we have to understand that in order not to fall into that, we have to do the work, and we have to diet and exercise. We have to learn how to eat healthy and eat right. And so I wanted to talk to you all about what I call a honeymoon phase. ESG has a honeymoon phase just like VSG. And the VSGs is probably longer than ours. They probably lose a little quicker than we do in this process. But I want you all to understand that you have to take that time, those first few months, to really practice eating right, because eventually you will be able to eat more. And if you have not trained yourself to eat healthier, when your stomach can hold a little more, you're going to be eating things that you're not supposed to eat. That is the key. That's when it slows down. That's when the tough part comes in. Because in the beginning, you're snacking on a little bit of piece of this, a little that, and you're still losing weight because you're in that honeymoon phase and you haven't eaten that much of it. But 6 months, 8 months, 10 months down the road, you can eat more, and then you're eating more of the stuff that you like and that you haven't trained yourself and your body and your taste buds to eat the healthier foods. And I think that is a big problem that we have. Like, people think when they get this done, this is the cure, this is it. Well, there's no cure for obesity. We have to understand that. And we have to understand that just something that we have to work on for the rest of our lives. And so that is what I really try to incorporate in my daily life. What am I going to do today to get up and work towards my goals? As of today, this morning, I have lost 98 pounds in 7 months and not even 1 week. So about 7 months, I've lost 98 pounds, which that number is high for ESG patients, but I am very competitive. And I go hard, really hard with my exercise. I usually exercise twice a day, walking in the morning and the evenings. So it is just how you can lose the amount of weight that you want to lose, but you're going to have to work for it. I don't want anybody to think that if they get any of these things done, that this is it. So the more you work, the more you live the lifestyle, the better you will do. And I want everybody to understand that you can't outrun a bad diet. The way you eat is so important. The way you eat is so important. For me, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a nutritionist. So I can tell you my story and I can tell you what I do in order to lose the weight and keep it off and everything. So one of the things that I do is I do a low carb diet. It's not keto because I do eat some carbs, but most of the carbs that I have are healthy carbs. I do berries. I do things that don't have a lot of net carbs in it. And so I may do the wraps and things like that with some of the recipes I have. But I definitely try to eat about a cup to a cup and a half of food and try to keep it at that. I don't measure a lot, but I know about how much. And you have to listen to your tool. When you start to get full, you need to pull back. You don't want to eat until you're just eating to capacity and that you can't, eat anymore. And so it does take practice. One of the things too I do is I don't drink 30 minutes before or after I eat. I need that space that's there to get good nutrition in. And so I want you all to understand that you have to work closely, follow your doctor's diet and the plan, and you will be successful. We have, I guess they say about 20% of people with ESG lose about 20% of their body weight within a year. I know a lot of people that have done higher numbers. Like I say, it really depends on how you do the diet, how you stay on it, how you exercise. Any success, especially long-term, is going to be up to you. It's going to be up to you. And so I'm excited. I have about 25 more pounds that I want to lose. So I'm very excited about that. I don't do bread, no sugar, no pasta, no rice. I'm not saying I didn't have any of those things anytime during the time that because I went through Thanksgiving and Christmas and I did have a little bit. But for the most part, I do low carb. Some of my recipes and hacks, I try to switch them around. If I get, low sugar peanut butter, I might do keto snacks. They have those in the store. The low carb tortilla wraps. You know, I use those a lot to make things. I do fryer, which I recommend everybody gets one of those. I recommend that they get an air fryer because I like wings. I hope y'all like wings, but you can do things and really have good food. You don't have to just eat, you know, rabbit food all the time. You can eat, but it's just minimal how much. I'll do what I call a lean and green meal. So most of my meals are going to be lean and green. And so that way, I don't know what that sound is here. You know what this is? I'm sorry, y'all. But one of the things that I try to do is take some of the regular recipes and basically you're going to turn them into a more healthier version. And so if you have a healthier version of it, you know, you can eat it. And my family has been losing weight. Everybody's doing better because I'm doing better. I do think it's very important to have a support group. You don't have to do this alone. There are so many support groups online. If you don't have a nutritionist, find some friends, find a support group, people that you can talk to that are doing the same thing you're doing. Because if you don't, your family gonna get tired of you talking about your weight all the time. Your friends, they see you getting all cute and losing weight. They don't want to hear, I lost 5 pounds this week. I lost 2 pounds this week. You know, they'll get tired of it. But we never get tired of it. We want to hear about the weight loss and the success. So you need to have a support group, a partner, a friend, a mentor, a coach, somebody that understands exactly what you're going through. And I think a lot of the times that helps. I know I have an online group, and I'm telling you, these girls, they help me through a lot. If I'm stressed and if I feel like I'm gonna eat something, you know, I go there first. I log on first thing in the morning. I told my husband, I know I'm always online now, more than normal, but these girls have become family and they really support me. So I think everybody needs that support. Don't think that you have to do this alone. Reach out to someone, find your partner. There's so many people online. There's so many different support groups, and you can, you know, put in ESG, and there's so many people out there who are looking for someone to understand what they're going through. And I think that's very, very important to do. So I wanted to see if before our time is up, if we had any questions. Just know that you should listen to your tool. You have to make the lifestyle changes because that's really what this thing is all about. Let's see who we have on here. Hey, Robin. How are you? I don't know how. Let's see. Trying to put your microphone on. I don't know how to do that. I think the microphones are muted. That's okay. All the microphones on.
I unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. This is a wonderful group. I like it.
Do you have any questions or anything about or any advice you can give and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Basically, I'm not sure if everybody knows your whole story, but your whole story seems to match my whole story. I've been yo-yo dieting since I was in my teens, and I've tried everything, every pill, every program, every, you know, and I've lost and gained and lost and gained. I've never reached a goal ever. And I'm very close. I'm right behind you. I think I'm about 30 pounds or so from my goal, and I've never been that close, and I'm so excited. And I don't think I would be as successful if we didn't have our group.
Yeah, that support group, it keeps us going. It really keeps us going. Every day we have these challenges and goals every week. What I'm doing, have to, you know, do it by themselves. So that is important.
And I basically follow the same kind of diet you do, it sounds like. We talk a lot about our diet, you and I, and it sounds like we follow basically the same.
No carb diet. Mm-hmm. Is there any foods since you've had ESG that you can't eat?
I have not. But I also, this is the first time in my life I haven't really cheated, if you want to use the word cheat. So I haven't really, I haven't had any pizza. I haven't had a slice of pizza, you know, or, I haven't had a real taco. I've had a little taco salad or something, but
What is it that causes you not to have fallen off this? What is it that has helped you not fall off?
I'm just going to be straight up honest. My money.
It's expensive.
My insurance didn't pay for it. I had to pay for it out of pocket, and I don't want to waste my money.
I feel the same way. So I really, that's what I said.
I want to be healthy, but I don't want to waste my money.
Yeah. And it's important. And even if it's insurance money that pay for, you just don't want to be wasteful. You want to, and you have done something to alter your body and you want this thing to work. So I've been pretty strict on it as well. And like you, I've had pizza, but it's the cauliflower pizza. I try not to have the bad carbs and the stuff that is not good for my body.
Yeah. I have a pretty tolerant body anyway. I can tolerate medications. I'm not very intolerant, so I'm not allergic to anything. So
how much have you lost now?
You put me on the spot. I think 58.1.
Oh, wonderful. That is wonderful.
I had my procedure in November.
I feel so much better. I feel more alive. And that is one of the things that a lot of people, that's what they're doing it for. So they can feel alive again. They can feel healthy. They can be lighter on their feet, all of those things. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'll let someone else talk.
Hi. Let's see. How did I do
I'm
that?
Gracie.
Hey, Gracie. How are you? Can you hear me?
I'm good.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. Well, I'm having the procedure Thursday.
Oh, wonderful.
In your office.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So I've tried everything. So I weigh 198 right now, and I'm 5'5". So anyway, I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna
hopefully I can get in. I'm hoping to be on your team.
Oh yeah, yes. We're gonna get you in our group too online, so you can definitely follow us. We have a lot of people that just started. Dr. Chris is wonderful. His staff, they're gonna take great care of you, and you're gonna be on your way to success. I didn't have really any side effects besides I can't eat much. I healed up quick. People have different, some people say a week, some people say, but for me it was about 2-3 days. And I almost felt like I really didn't have anything done after that time, except the side effect of not being able to eat as much as I used to be able to eat, which is, why we're doing this. And you have to take your time to change your diet during this time. And that's really the key. And I'll definitely be, helping you with that and, staying in contact so we can just stay motivated. You have to really stay in the zone in order to continue to lose weight. So a lot of times when people fall out of the zone, that's what I'm there for, to help them get back into the zone. It's almost like, when you're on a sports team, getting your head back into the game. And so when the people fall off, they just sometimes feel discouraged, or if they gained a pound or so, and I'm just there to coach them back into just, let's get back into the zone. I've been stuck at the same weight for 3 days, and I said, I feel like it's Groundhog Day. Every time I wake up, I weigh exactly 200 pounds. It's like 200.2 for 3 days straight. But I know that it will start moving again because I've been doing everything this week that I'm supposed to do. So next time I step on the scale, I'll be in Wonderland, in the 100s, which I have not seen probably in 17 years. So I'm excited, very excited about that. Is there any questions that you have about it? Because you haven't had the procedure yet, you might have some questions.
Yeah. Has everyone here already had it? Has
Yeah, I
everyone
think so.
here
Yeah,
already had the
everybody.
surgery, or they're,
Robin
y'all
has.
have?
Yeah. Sonia's on here. She has. Valerie has. Let's see. I don't know everybody on here, but a lot of people have. I see a lot of people I know. Hi, everyone. So yeah, a lot of people have. And for the most part, seems like to me, most people are doing well because it's, you know, less invasive. You know, you'll be just fine. Yeah, you got a great doctor and a great staff taking care of you, so you should be just fine. So I know you're excited.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make sure that you get your protein shakes and your you know, your water, maybe your Jello. These are the things that you're going to need, you know, when you first start, because you're going to be on the liquid diet for a while. Your broth. I used to strain egg drop soup, things like that. Sugar-free pops, like the sugar-free frozen little pops that you can eat, the popsicles. You can even do sugar-free Jello pudding, things like that. That's going to help you kind of get through that phase. A lot of us do the premier shakes, but you know, you got to have a good protein shake. I think you have to make sure you check with your doctor. I can't remember if it's 60 or 90 grams of protein a day you're trying to get in. In the beginning, you're going to get full really fast, so you want to make sure to complain about not being able to get enough water in, you know, in between. So I would just get up in the morning and start my water, then start sipping throughout the day, because it's so important to stay hydrated during this time. So, but good luck. And Thursday, I'm gonna be checking back in with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank y'all so much for joining us, and hopefully we could do this again just for support. I really appreciate you guys signing on, and if any of you have any questions, you can always email me at quicksetsalon@yahoo.com. That's quicksetsalon@yahoo.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And I just want to thank you all for joining me. It is 6 o'clock and time for our meeting to end, and I hope it was very informative. All right, thank you. No, I don't know what I'm doing.
Kim, are you still there?